Yeah.
Too trusting. Like, really imagine this company that says, you're not going to remember your work life because we know how much it weighs on you. Are you serious? So you mean I could be in there doing BDSM and taking anal and stuff, and you give me some pill to tighten my holes back up, you know, fix up the gooch real quick and send me out the door and I wouldn't know? You could have me in there fellatioing it up.
Hello and good evening. I'm LinaCreated.
And I'm Cleo Badashian, and welcome to another episode of DopeDilla Radio, where we showcase and discuss creativity, art, and reality unboxed in 2024.
Alrighty, yeah, we do have a wonderful episode for you guys. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for a special announcement. So now, if you are a fan of sci-fi, you might be just as excited as we are about this announcement that we have for you. On January the 17th, 2025, we have a brand new season of Severance coming out, which is amazing news, because we've been waiting 2 whole years to get Severance back.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Like, you don't even know. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
Like, I definitely agree because Severance is basically a sci-fi thriller / workplace drama, and it has an amazing mystery behind it. So many cliffhangers, and you just don't know what's going to happen next. It's a very, very complex show, but also very, very like intriguing. So, you know, it's actually also starring Adam Scott is the main lead in the show, and then we have a couple of quite unknown actors like Britt Lower, who plays Helly, and we have a better known actor, an older actor. His name is John Turturro, and he plays Irving. And then we have Cherry, who plays Dylan. And we have Christopher Walken, which is the silver screen actor, one of our legends, who plays Burt Goodman, who is an older gentleman in the show. And then also we have the antagonist of the show is an actress named Patricia Arquette, and she plays Harmony Coble. So it is a very, very amazing show. It has a lot of twists and turns. And we definitely
love it.
And if you have been a fan like we've been a fan, you are going to be amazed at, you know, what we're going to be seeing in this new season, I'm sure, because they left us on quite the cliffhanger and left us with quite the set of blue balls when it comes to know what's going to happen next. Let's play the trailer.
You find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back. Hello, my name is Mark S., and I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure known as severance. I give consent to sever my memories between my work life and my personal life. I acknowledge that once the procedure is complete, I will be unable to access my personal memories whilst on the severed floor.
Say gratitude.
Nor will I retain work memories.
Hey!
Sorry, when I return home at the end of the day. I make these statements freely.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
We warned you.
About the greeting? You were kidding.
We hate it. How many reasons did we come up with?
8.
Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Milchek.
Mark, could I have a word?
Petey is no longer with this company.
I'm sorry, Mark. You guys were one of my favorite office friendships.
What happened?
We'd love to tell you, but unfortunately non-disclosure policy forbids.
I confer upon you the advanced role of department chief. Congratulations. A handshake is available upon request.
Thank you. May I have a handshake? Do I know you?
My name's Petey. I'm from work.
So, we're friends?
I'm your best friend. Nothing is what they say. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself. If you want to know what's going on down there, you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
What's happening?
What is it we actually do here?
It's important your eyes be kind. Do you know how to make your eyes kind?
On a beautiful day.
Say it, January 17th, the day after my birthday. It is a prize. We were waiting for this thing like some of you girls be sweating for Usher at the concert. We were waiting for Severance. Severance was different. Severance played with your mind. Severance, it had silver screen actors on there. They weren't TV actors. No offense to TV actors, but it was just A1. It was just really, really good. Like if I had to put it on a taste level, it's like Le Cordon Bleu of TV shows for us right now. But we loved it. Love that show.
Yeah.
The cliffhangers, oh my goodness. And it's just the weirdness of it. Would you call it bubblegum dystopia? But without the color?
It definitely. It's that type of movie. It's definitely that type of movie that shows like the extremes of how these technologies work and all of that. And so we started watching that in February 2022. So yeah, it was 2 years ago. It feels like 4. And we got it in 2022. But then they had a big pause. It's very odd. I don't know. They had a massive pause. I think it's because of it was because of the thingy as well.
What?
They had a
strike?
They had a strike, yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, they did make a little note on it. I think we might have reported on that. I'm not too sure.
I think we might have not. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's what that was about. And the show is amazing. It literally is written so impeccably. Like, it's so exciting to watch. It starts off a little bit slow, so you're gonna go through the first 4 episodes not knowing what the F is going on, but then you're gonna start catching on to certain things, and it's lighthearted in some areas and it's very heavy in others, and it has like a moral question about it. And if you like sci-fi, definitely will be up your alley. And if you like the whole concept of that workplace scenario where you basically sold a literal piece of yourself to the company so that you could just feel like you're living a life of leisure, not having to work.
Being too trusting.
Yeah.
Too trusting. Like, really imagine this company that says, you're not going to remember your work life because we know how much it weighs on you. Are you serious? So you mean I could be in there doing BDSM and taking anal and stuff, and you give me some pill to tighten my holes back up, fix up the gooch real quick and send me out the door and I wouldn't know? You could have me in there fellatioing it up. You know what I mean? Like, you in there whoring, and then when you come out, you think you're a studious,
That's it. And then not only that, that no one knows what Lumen does. Lumen is the name of the company. No one knows what the company even does.
Yeah, but they talk to each other to try to figure it out. But I remember. Do you remember when we put Kenneth onto Severance, and when we started to play the episode, he tapped out. He was like, "I can't take this."
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I was there when you showed him that.
I think I might have told you about it the next day. I showed him Severance, and he was like, "Please, please
watch it."
Yeah, I don't blame him.
But it's not. I don't feel like you would be more freaked out if you actually worked at an office, because it'd be like this. It'd be like these massive buildings that are sprawling.
Yeah,
and you could walk around and get lost in there easily.
Yeah, and people be it's a reality, but sometimes people go disappearing in their own workplaces or school because people within the workplace or school have other things and other ways of making money. Just to throw that out there. Got a little dark, which I'm allowed. The balance is out all the pink.
but I got a flashlight, so we're safe.
And that
Yeah.
was the thing about Severance, guys. When you're working at Lumen, they work very hard to make sure that you act demure. When I say demure, not in the sense of cute and beautiful and low key. Demure really means like shy. So they want you to be docile as well. So around the same time they had COVID and they were shoving the stick up your right here, which makes you docile. That's what they used to do in Egypt when they wanted you to behave and be docile, to get you put something up in your head like they did with COVID, and then it'll make you calm. So it's kind of like what Lumen was doing. So I find it funny around the same time as COVID, you know, you got this company Lumen, which is, you know, on TV, and they're making you docile. You don't just forget your life outside of work. They make sure you smile. Don't show too much emotion. Don't take one pack of sugar more than you're supposed to get. To the T. To the T.
It's a lobotomy is the name of the procedure that they do. Lobotomy, yeah. They did that to people. They used to do that. It used to be a medical. Used to be like a medical. Yeah.
Lumen's a scary place. I wouldn't take the offer. Okay, so yes, you get a house, and the house was kind of big, wasn't it? It wasn't no little one bedroom.
Did they give them the house?
Yeah, yeah. Those
gave them
homes
each a house.
Yeah, Lumen had its own neighborhood. Now I don't remember if they said it or didn't say it.
See that? I didn't even see that detail. I feel like I need to watch it again. I'm gonna start watching it again so that I can be.
Now, I could be wrong, but that's what I remember, that the home that the guy lived in were Lumen homes. But do remember when the gay guy went to go find the other guy, he was in his own house somewhere. I don't know if it was in the same neighborhood, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out this season. They might all live in the same neighborhood. It might be like that movie Variance or wherever it was. Remember the movie I showed you where it was a neighborhood where there was no one else?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And they couldn't escape no matter what.
That movie was like a nightmare. You know, like how you feel about Idiocracy? That movie right there, that was like, that's a nightmare.
that movie was it was too much. It was too,
that's a nightmare.
It messed with you. You can't leave no matter what. You get a certain amount of food. You got to raise the baby. The baby's not real. It was too much.
It's way too much. Yeah, but Severance, the reason why we were so stuck is because that cliffhanger was outrageous, and they left us with the blue balls.
Yeah, but like I said, they gave us good long strokes episodes, so it made up for it. At least they gave us some good loving before they left us home.
Right?
I mean, the blue balls hurt, but you know what? When they were with us for that short amount of time, it was a really good time. And the episodes weren't short. They were nice and long. So they gave us long strokes of entertainment. And then they disappeared. And we've been calling and calling. And she said, we're coming back in January. I'm like literally, I'm so excited. Like, I like TV. I don't watch it much. But Severance was really, really different. Like, Ben Stiller killed this. Him and his team of writers, producers, directors, even the people that got coffee for them. Mm-hmm. This show... Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think, didn't you put me onto it?
Yeah, well, I'm the first person who saw it, but we kind of just watched it together. We got into it together.
We did.
So it starts off kind of in a slow way. Those first few episodes, you really don't know what the hell you're looking at, what the hell's going on. But if you suspend your disbelief and just get through the first couple of episodes, you'll see this show is just so outrageously
mind-bending
and bubblegum dystopian, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. So we're excited, and this feels like a personal announcement, like an anniversary to us. Like, absolutely. You don't understand how special this feels.
Absolutely.
It's Severance. It's a good show. That's how good it is.
Severance is one of those shows I have been Googling, when is the new season coming on, for the whole entire 2 years. That's why we we knew immediately when it was announced.
Yeah.
every week.
We were on it. We were Googling Severance season 2. We're like, come on, it's been long enough. My balls hurt. And then we see January 17th. We're like, finally she's coming by.
Right?
Please don't say that and then be like, you know what, we just want to, if you're going to extend it or whatever, it's probably because you're making it better, I hope.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
been waiting too
I
long.
hope that's it. And you know, this is what we're gonna get. We're gonna get our season, and it's not gonna be no little 8 episodes. Please give us a little bit more. Just give us a little chunk. Okay.
Please make it longer just for the wait.
Yes. Right. Well, that is our announcement.
Welcome back, everyone, and welcome to our first dope segment, and it is our pop culture comment section, right? Where we comment on comments that people are commenting on. If you could follow that. Hit the music. Yachty acting up. Now, it ain't on no Diddy stuff, okay? This is about him. You know, he came out as an artist. He was doing his thing. But he was one of those artists where he didn't have to make a whole ton of music. He just went straight into taking care of other artists, and that's where his money was coming from. So you may have heard of the Camouflage Boys. I think that's what they're called, right? And then one of their artists is Karrahbooo. What is it, Karrahbooo? Just Karrahbooo, right?
Yeah, Karrahbooo. I think that's her name.
Why was I about to say Karrahbooo Mitch? Oh my goodness! Apologies to Malibu Mitch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So they seem to have had a falling out, right? So basically, she's with Yachty. She's in his house. He's putting clothes on everyone. You know, he's doing what a lot of people have done when they get into the music industry, when they're helping people. They provide the clothes, the look, the ride, the shelter, the studio. I guess they take payment in other ways, whatever that is. But basically, she was saying that he was a bully. Now, we weren't around. For all we know, he was probably cursing out, like, get your stupid mother, you know, stuff like that. And then he comes on live and he justifies it with, you know, I put clothes on your back and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it still leaves room for us to wonder, how are you really treating these people? Because we know sometimes these people could really be nasty behind doors. And then when the person comes running to the public, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I fed you, ho. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a lot of people's it's a lot of people's attitude towards it. Like if they do something for you, that you should be kind of humbled and you shouldn't really say nothing that pisses them off, really.
Yeah. And that's, it really shouldn't be like that. Like if I'm doing something for you, and I guess it's once you have an agreement, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you can't be a dick, because I've dealt with that.
Yes, it's not the best mindset to have. It's very much, you know,
agree.
You're buying people, in other words.
Yeah. And I could treat you how I want because, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if she's talented enough, someone else will just take her.
She's not.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole point. He's basically said that, you know, he basically handed her whole swag, and even the words coming out of her mouth was written by him. So, you know, pipe down. In other words. Most
likely the fact that he's writing for her, because I've been through that too, where guys in the studio with me, they're like, yo, say this. And I'm thinking money-wise, I'm being a Capricorn. I'm like, hold on, because when this goes, aren't you going to want credit for, and I can write, like, let me write.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do want to take over because they want to hurry up and get to the top off your back, and usually that's how it is. You know what I mean? So they just set up the whole thing. They know what they're doing. They go and follow in the direction. They don't care if they have to write for you. They don't care if they have to dress you. But don't throw it back in the person's face if that was part of the plan to move you forward. You get what I'm saying? If someone's been misbehaving, whatever, I would have a private conversation and just tell them, look, it's over. That's it. No, you can't be doing that to me in the public, and I'm trying to do this and that. But if you were, get me upset. If you were being an a-hole and a bully, that doesn't make it right. That doesn't excuse, you know, having to put coats and chains on niggas at all.
Yep, I agree. And when I first heard her rap, because I remember the time when I first heard her raps and stuff, it seemed kind of bland. Like, you know, it's not an unbelievable thing to be. She didn't seem like she was uber talented, but, you know, some things, you know, should be private or whatever. But I think that they live in an internet space, and it seems like Yachty's kind of like a fastier individual, so he's gonna be feeling all hot as far as his emotions, and expressing those emotions gonna come out in a catty way, like on the internet, to like blast her and stuff. So
yeah. Or there's the other side where I've seen too, where artists are disrespectful. Yeah. You could be No, but backwards for them.
Yeah.
I've been in that
And have
situation.
no
where I'm-
respect. Yeah.
Right, I'm going out my way, and then you make a slick comment, and I'm literally standing here with my equipment, and then we're ready to do for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it could have been either or,
Yeah,
but she did respond back.
Okay, let's look at the response. See what she said.
Okay.
Okay. So Karrahbooo responds to Lil Yachty on stage at her latest show. Who ain't
Mhm.
write it? Who ain't write it? Who ain't write it? Let's share the audio, shall we?
See. I like that stage background. Is that text? That's beautiful.
Okay.
I like how they set up these shows. Let me get my elbows off the table. Who ain't write it?
I guess who ain't write it was her response.
Doesn't say much. It's not that deep. All right, so basically she's telling us I wrote it and you're lying.
Yeah, I guess that's
One thing I learned as a grown up, people do bold-faced lie, like to the kind of lie that makes you have your jaw hanging open. Like, did you really just lie? Yeah. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but it's ugly. Yachty, can we just have some nice music? Can you guys fix it? Everyone stop being stupid. Yachty, don't be in there cursing and throwing things in people's face. Use them, polish them, be professional. Even the company I work with, we came up with an artist package and a package for how to behave in public and just all of that. Like, I don't know, maybe it's the artist being asked. Can everyone stop being asses? Can we get this music, please? We gotta be nice. Stop being a dick. Whoever's being a dick, stop being a dick. Yeah. And if you could come out with proof who's the dick, like hard proof, then I'll really roast them. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, give us some more. Make it some more.
That's right.
Please. Right.
Yeah. So that's it with the Karrahbooo and the Yachty. I wish them all the best, and I hope they fix their issues and get on with the music.
Yes. On to the next segment.
DopeDilla, vote bigger than your nigga, you can